You've heard it all before. Soccer is the world's game. But why in a country that wins the most Olympic medals and dominates global sports, does soccer consistently take a backseat? Welcome back. Today we're digging deep into why the US never fully embraced the world's most popular sport. It's not because Americans lack athletic talent. Our women's national team proves that. The real reasons are deeply rooted in history, economics, and what we culturally expect from a sport. Let's break down the big three barrier. The number one reason? Timing. When the rest of the world was standardizing association football, what we call soccer, in the mid-1800s, America was busy inventing its own sports. Baseball was already the America's pastime, and its rules were codified in 1845. By the time soccer tried to get a foothold, American universities were refining American football out of a mix of rugby and soccer. These weren't niche activities, they were immediately massive. They dominated the college circuit, which was, and still is, the engine for American sports. Soccer was the other sport, often played by immigrants, while the homegrown games, football, baseball, and the rapidly growing basketball, invented in 1891, had already carved up the market. This is the biggest practical hurdle, the American spectator expectation. Our sports culture is built on frequent scoring. We love the constant action of basketball, the huge yardage plays of the NFL, and the instant impact of a baseball home run. Soccer's low scores, often 1-0, can feel anticlimactic to an audience raised on 100-point games. But let's be honest, it's also about money. American sports broadcasting is structured around commercial breaks. The NFL has them after every change of possession. The NBA has them every few minutes. Soccer's continuous 45-minute halves? That's a nightmare for advertisers and the TV business model we perfected. The sport fundamentally clashes with how we generate massive revenue from television. To affirm what experts say about why soccer isn't popular in the USA, look at this quote from Joe Rogan.
My friend Eddie, who is one of the owners of the local soccer team, he was explaining to me that one of the reasons why it's not good for television in America is because they don't take breaks.
Right.
They don't. It's not like, you have a stop. We'll be right back with, first down, and we'll be back with commercials, and you can, Pizza Hut and all that shit. You play your commercials and then you come back. I mean, that's how you fund television. You need commercials. But soccer just goes on and on and on. I mean,
yeah, it's in some ways, I'm not an expert in this, but it seems like it's the worst case scenario because, basketball is full of motion in a way that football isn't, but it's a smaller court.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
so
much smaller.
So there's a lot less distance to run.
And there's timeouts. There's just like things that happen where you get little breaks.
Right.
Soccer players have to be in incredible shape.
Yeah.
Another sticking point for the American viewer, physicality and the dive. Americans respect grit. In the NFL, you play hurt. In hockey, you check hard. When US fans see players flopping or exaggerating contact on the pitch, it goes against that tough guy ethos we admire. It's seen as a lack of sportsmanship, even if it's a tactical move. Finally, the spectacle. American sports aren't just games. They are 3-hour entertainment productions. We expect fireworks, elaborate halftime shows, cheerleaders, and constant commentary. Soccer is comparatively stripped down, relying purely on the game flow, which many find too quiet or simple for their weekend viewing pleasure. Now let's squash the no-talent argument. The U.S. women's national team, USWNT, is the most dominant team in the history of the sport. Why? Because the path to success was less crowded by the big three. Title IX guaranteed equal opportunities, channeling top female athletes into soccer. It shows that when the American development machine focuses on soccer, we win. America has the most robust athlete development machine in the world, the NCAA university system. It's not about talent, it's about where the boys' talent goes, to the NFL and NBA. So America hasn't rejected soccer, but it never let it dominate. It remains a powerful youth sport, and the MLS is growing faster than ever, especially with the 2026 World Cup coming here. The question isn't whether Americans will love soccer as much as the NFL. but whether it can finally secure its permanent seat at the adult table. What do you think is the biggest reason soccer lags behind? Is it the low scoring, the lack of commercials, or the competition from football? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into American sports culture. See you next time.